405 Buzz, usually on Fridays, we turn it into 405 Buzz a lawyer. We're going to move it to Monday today for certain special circumstances.
Yes.
And now our friend, Jeremy Thurman, is coming in to talk to you.
Thank you.
In place of the noble McIntyre.
Yeah, they brought me in.
So, first of all, how are you feeling about it?
I'm here. I feel good. I feel good.
Now, you're a new hire with Noble, right? You've been with him for about 6 months or so?
Yeah, more like about 20 years. I've known the man, so I know where all his secrets, right?
You really know the guy.
Yes, I do.
And Noble put on Facebook publicly that he had open heart surgery. I think he talked about this last week. And, that's why you're filling in.
Yes.
How's he doing? What's the latest?
He's doing great. I get a kick out of it as much as we want to keep his phone from him. Last night, he had surgery Tuesday, and last night I started getting texts from him and just want to talk about anything, I think. And then all of a sudden he starts talking about work, and we're like, now I'm like, Noble, put the phone away. Number one, get you some rest.
Yeah.
I mean, you just had quadruple bypass.
Yes.
I mean, and so it's Noble though. He's still running at high energy, and he's ready to get out of the hospital.
Yeah, but everything went well.
That cracks me up.
So, first tell us about your background a little bit. 20 years with Noble McIntyre?
Yeah, I've been with Noble for 20 years. I do most of our catastrophic, where people are really hurt or dead at our firm, and a lot of semi-crashes. I'm a born and bred Oklahoman. I grew up in southeastern Oklahoma in the Idabel Broken Bow area.
Nice.
And so been married a city girl and been up here ever since.
So, I mean, the whole personal injury lawyer side of things, you mentioned the bad stuff.
Yes.
How does that kind of weigh on you over 20 years of doing that? How have you kind of maintained,
sanity?
Sanity, yeah.
Good family support, good work support, one. And then, these people are hurt. So you just want to come in and work hard and do the best job. When people come into us all the time, I tell them one of the most dangerous things is lawyers that'll make a lot of promises, right? I don't do that. I promise you that I'm good at what I do. Our firm we have the resources, and we work very hard.
Sure.
And, that's what we do, and that's what we've done for 20 years, and our results have shown it. But, yeah, in the process, we try to be counselors with the law, but we also try to counsel families because they're going through a hard time.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
The trauma.
Being from Broken Bow and Idabel, did you ever see Ho Chi Town coming growing up?
No, I didn't. I will not tell you about my experiences on Broken Bow Lake when I was a youth, but
It's
none of that was there.
What happens in Broken Bow stays
in Broken Bow. Yes, and no, it's just incredible. It's incredible. Now you suffer traffic jams down there.
Crazy.
Oh yeah, my parents still live down there.
Oh really?
And my dad's a hunting, fishing guy, and he's like, I just don't go to Broken Bow anymore unless it's the off season because of the roads. But they're expanding the roads, so it's going to be okay.
Good.
Yeah, there's some good in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, a couple of legal things for you here. New Jersey man is suing Dunkin' Donuts. You've heard of these before after suffering second-degree burns from spilled coffee.
Ooh.
Claims the lid popped off and burned his inner thigh, causing severe injuries.
What kind of burn? 3rd degree?
He says severe. I don't know what severe is. He said his burns were so bad that his skin was coming off.
Oh,
Dunkin' Donuts has not yet responded to the lawsuit. What are we doing with
So can I start off real quick? When a company, a huge company at that, says no comment for something, doesn't that kind of
good question.
shift the idea that they may not be such a ridiculous case after all, like with somebody that is actually injured from something like that instead of somebody that is trying to get some money out of a big company.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. If they feel it's just completely made up, completely frivolous, they're going to come out and say it right away. Immediately, right? And so in this instance, no comment means there may be something there. They're lawyered up, and they don't want anything publicly said that could be held against them in future litigation.
Yeah.
Wow.
So is this happening sometimes with people who are going to slip the lid off a little bit and knowing that they may settle because they've got money?
Yeah.
I really don't think so, and there's a couple reasons why. Yeah, if you think about it, you go back to you remember the McDonald's hot coffee case, right?
Before, yeah.
That case has really been misrepresented in pop culture a lot, and that lady had 3rd-degree burns.
Yeah.
She offered to settle to McDonald's for just her medical bills, which was $50,000-$80,000, and when they litigated it, the McDonald's came up and is apparently very arrogant on this stand. They were heating their coffee to 190 degrees, which is way above industry standards. And don't quote me on that amount, but and they knew it, and they'd had several burns. And so I think ultimately with Dunkin' and in any of these situations, it's called foreseeability. what did you know ahead of time? Were there other burns for one? For example, other people had this situation. And so the cup itself, and if it's being twisted off without that background, I think it's going to be a very tough case. But if you have other instances, if they're heating it above industry standards, because they know these things spill occasionally with people, then there's definitely some potential liability there. But with that, you got to have the severity of the damages. And like the McDonald's coffee cup case, she was burned extremely bad, 3rd-degree burns all through inner thighs and places like that. And it was really a devastating ordeal, more than has been probably portrayed in the popular media.
Right.
What, did we ever know the amount that came out of that?
The what?
The McDonald's thing?
Yeah. It was a couple million, and one of the things one of the funniest things they did what's called punitive damages, which means you're going to go above and beyond the normal thing, that the conduct of the company was so bad. And so the head of one of the people in McDonald's is up there, and they're just like, we did it. We don't care. We made more money. So that amount of money was based upon, I believe it was 1 day of coffee sales at McDonald's is how they based those damages on. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Wait a second. I got a wedding to pay for.
Go and pour that coffee.
Maybe not be on camera if you're doing that.
Right.
Yeah, thank you. Good advice.
Can we talk quickly about the Take It or Leave It?
Oh, yeah,
from 6:40 this morning in the thrift store?
We talked about this a little on Friday, kind of let it simmer over the weekend to see if we change our mind today. So, a family bought a couch at a thrift store, took it home, found some money in the couch.
Found money.
The previous owners are now contacting the thrift store saying that they know there's money in it, and can they have the couch back?
And the store's already sold it?
Already sold it. There's the answer. He smiles immediately.
I won't pretend to do that kind of law all the time, but I think our common sense really tells us if you're going to donate to a thrift store, which usually that's how they get their goods, right? We've all hauled stuff to Goodwill.
Yeah.
So if you're going to donate to a thrift store, I mean, you have an expectation they're going to sell it. And once they sell it, I just think you're out of luck in that situation. The only caveat I could probably give you to that, if somehow, some way the thrift store knew the money was in there. Now, I
How to prove that.
Yeah, if the family, though, that they sold it to is the one that got the money, then, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
The answer's
crazy.
Legally, the answer's simple, but morally,
yeah,
I know there's a whole different line there, right?
Exactly, and take aside the legal side, right? Everybody gets wrapped up in the legal. There's right and wrong to do. We want to live by example. And I think the right thing to do is return the money.
Right.
You bought a couch expecting to get a couch. Get your couch. Give the money back to the family.
Yeah,
that's true.
Expecting to get a couch, not a wad of cash.
Good stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Great to meet you. Thanks for the legal advice.
Thank you guys for having me.
Best wishes to Noble.
Yeah, absolutely. Give him a hard time.
Oh, we will.
Hire somebody to take his phone away.
Hey, one thing. Despite all his charity works, I often tease him that, do you have a heart in there, joking around with him. We had a video sent from the surgery, and I saw his heart beating, so it's confirmed. He has a big heart.
Was the video faked?
That's a good question. We have AI today. I don't know anymore.
AI heart.
Yes.
AI heart. Thank you so much.